Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all having a good morning and welcome to Let's Talk Stroke. I am your host, Jerry Wald, and a stroke survivor. So, as you know, the ones that have been here watching this show, I just wanted to say that I started doing this show to bring awareness to stroke, TBI, aphasia, brain injury, and also to provide a platform for all survivors to share their journeys, their stories from all across the world. And also bring on experts in brain health to, share their expertise. So also this morning, um, Salud and I are going to be talking about tips and some hacks and how do we enjoy how do we have a good holiday during this stressful time. A lot of people have that or they don't have that. So let's go ahead and why don't we go ahead and get started on this show. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Okay, good morning, Marina, Erica, Jenny. Nice to see you here, and Wise here. Okay, well, let's go ahead and bring on Salud, and we'll just chit chat. All righty, Catherine. Nice to see you. Um, Love to get involved with all the viewers out here, so we can just get your involvement in what we're talking about. Good morning, Salud.
Good morning. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Wow, what a subject, topic of this,
Isn't it?
right?
And I see some. I'm having a hard time finding you. I don't
Oh,
know
I'm
why.
right here. I'm
Oh,
right here. Good
really?
morning. Good morning, Michelle. Nice to see you. And
I guess I'm
Cheryl.
having.
Oh, by the way, you guys, if you haven't done it already, go to Let's Talk Stroke on YouTube and subscribe to my channel, please. And hit there's a notification thing, like a little bell. Just tap it, and then you'll know when I'm going live. And good morning, Lynn. So please do that. I would appreciate that very much.
And actually, tap get all notifications.
Ah,
You know. Okay. Even on Facebook.
yes.
And then also when you do the event announcement, I get all kinds of notifications. I even have it in my calendar.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
may I go
Exactly.
ahead and just greet some people?
Yes, love it.
Okay.
And look at that. The amazing salute Yvonne is saying.
Aloha, Jenny DeSoto from New Jersey. Aloha, Marina Ramos from Hampton, Virginia. And Yvonne Camp-Pateras from Athens, Greece. Catherine, I don't know where you're from. Otherwise, Jerry already greeted you. And I'm alohaing you too now. And aloha, Cheryl Buck Wiblin. Good morning from Sherman Oaks.
Yeah.
And thank you, Yvonne. Yes, the amazing salute.
Yes,
And
and Michelle.
aloha, Lynn, uh, from Pennsylvania. And I'm just scrolling right now.
Oh,
Sorry. Let's
keep
go with,
scrolling.
yeah.
Keep scrolling.
And
Scrolling is fun.
and anyway, also with the topic, oh, Colorado Springs.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. Yeah.
that's great. Yes. And right now I am living the nomad lifestyle and going from timeshare to timeshare. And as we go through some of these tips and hacks, I'll share how I stay stress free and having a joyful time.
Yes.
Anyway, so as we're talking, go ahead and add your comments also on how to what? Have a
Well, some,
joyful holiday
yeah,
time?
yeah. I talk about, there's so many, like what I always say is let's reflect on what's important to you during these holidays, right?
Exactly. So let's go ahead and read one of the things that we had posted that you posted in the bio or whatever it is that we
Absolutely. Go. Yes.
uh, Yeah, and then these are tips, hacks for a joyful holiday. And here's one: find some things to say no to. Think of declining a few invites that will spread you too thin. You don't
Right.
have to go to every holiday uh, happy hour or kids event or anything. Sometimes you just have to step back and choose the ones that mean the most to you and politely decline the others. I do,
Right.
so Jerry,
Yeah.
anything and anybody want to add to that one? And then I'll read something that Stephen Albright actually shared this morning.
Yes. I remember that we talked about that. Yeah. You guys make comments, and if you have any ideas and some hacks and solutions to this, please put them in the comments.
Right. So what Stephen Albright said was, you deserve. Wait a minute. Where's Stephen? Stephen. You know, I I tell Jerry all the time I've got my iPad, my phone, Tom's phone. I send myself messages, and why do
Exactly.
I even, you know, greet people the way I do? It's because I'm working on my memory, and I see
Yeah.
that I see some comments. Hold on, because with that last question, and Lynn says, being with family. Cheryl, I
Yeah.
let myself off the hook this year. I'm not sending out. Oh, I love that,
It
Cheryl.
is good. We talked about that. We talked about that this morning about
Yeah,
that. Cheryl, just we talked about that comment there exactly. And Marina, we'll get right to that, Cheryl. What is it? Marina, sit back and glass of wine and share memories of the past. That's another one. That was
yes.
another tip that we talked about. This is great. Last 2 years, COVID has been yeah. So
Well,
go
with
ahead. You're saying that.
sure, with the cards, I used to
You-
send out hundreds of cards,
ah,
and then with the post office, the prices of I'm sorry, it's like those cards actually sometimes they just get thrown away, and it's such a waste of paper and time right now with uh, digital and computers and everything else. Most people have the those digital abilities.
yes.
I prefer just sending a personalized to messenger, or or texting it to people, a picture. Before, I would send a picture of Tom and myself, and
Yeah.
also a message, a quick message from us.
Right.
And so it's really, I don't even send out cards anymore.
And
I'm
but there are people that still, we still get the cards, but not as much as we used to. Um,
Yes. And Marina is saying, enjoy your family
yes,
and be kind to yourself. Deb just said that. Deb from
absolutely.
Florida. So
Yes.
yeah. Anyway, we'll move on to.
Well, yeah.
Did I find
It
Stephen's thing?
yeah. It's kind of like what I said this just a little bit ago about reflect on what's important to you during the holidays, and this may change over time. But thinking about what you want for this holiday season will help you choose what is it more may help you choose more. Make a plan. Um, there's so many things I keep thinking of with with a brain injury. That and that's why I thought, wow, okay, if I'm talking about usually you go on, but me with a brain injury with a lot of people in a room, it's confusing. If I'm trying to listen to one conversation and so I think I talked before about I can actually leave the room and my family knows I need some me time.
Exactly. And the thing too is uh, plan everything ahead. Yes, we'll be getting onto that also,
Yeah,
Yvonne. That's right. And also, Lynn said used to take cards to
yeah,
clients. And yeah, I used to get together with people during the holidays and post holidays and everything. And I would bring them I would bring them the cards,
Yeah.
so, and being on that whole card thing, the gift giving,
Yes.
that's another where you go, huh? The
Yeah.
shopping, and you actually brought it up about uh, having a budget,
Yes.
especially with your big family and some of the big families that are out there. You feel like you have to buy everybody a gift. Well, I to me, I feel the holidays is really for the children, and but they don't need a zillion toys or
Right.
a zillion
Yeah.
anything,
We
you
don't
know.
do that anymore here. The
Yeah,
the kids, we used to do like what's that one thing? Well, we don't, but we just get stuff for the grandkids. That's what we
right,
do because we all know, it's not as, we don't have the money to, and even if we did, you know, they understand. They
right.
understand. Um,
And Erica Ondo just said from New York. She just said remembering,
yes,
and she's on YouTube. Remembering this reason for the season exactly,
so
and
true.
people go into such debt, and you
Oh,
go, why,
yeah,
and even getting, because with my brother, I'm going to be spending Christmas Eve at their place in Coronado, and everybody's pretty much, I don't think there are any, well, no, there are some little babies now, but the babies, what, no, but anyway, we are we buy a $50 amount gift, and we choose numbers. Now some
yeah,
families choose names and have a like
we
a
do.
secret
Yeah,
Santa type thing,
yeah,
and
we used to do
so
that.
then you buy exactly for that person, and that person, we used to do that, or I haven't been with my big family, my extended Italian family,
Right?
but we used to pick a name at Thanksgiving, and then we would be their secret Santa.
Yes.
And but we all put three things that we wanted, or whatever, with us, and we'd pick, the secret Santa would pick one thing. So it's however you want to do that with your family. And I love this, Yvonne saying, I love buying Christmas gifts. Well, the thing is with that is how many, how much,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
and for the people that have limited budgets, it's, don't feel the pressure. And
Yeah.
that's the whole reason for this
Right.
is
And yeah, and Marina, I love your comment there too. She makes a plate of cookies for four of her neighbors every year because they help you out a lot.
yeah. The other night I did a Instagram live making fudge. It was my first time ever making fudge.
Yeah, I
There
saw
is
that.
so much. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. And yeah, and that, they only need a little bit. And I do like to go and maybe have, if I were going out to lunch with some of my girlfriends or friends, I can bring a little plate and just have that, not giving every single one of them, but
Right.
just it as a little treat for us to have. Let's say we go out to lunch, having a little treat to have after lunch, so
Right. What was the other? Yeah, it's the thought that counts. It's so true. What was that? I had another one that said, someone said, make a plan as early as possible. And I know you and I have talked about this morning. How do I, what did we say? How to make plan ahead, like meal prepping.
yes. Oh,
That's an analogy.
and and one thing that we are going to share is, because I don't know how I get on all these groups, but the Cooking Club for Strokies. It is on Facebook, and Rick, somebody or other, is the admin for it. But he actually posts links and everything, and I got one of them, and I thought, oh man, because now I I love cooking. And when I'm with people, when I'm by myself, I just do whatever. But when I'm with people and I know that they're going to come over, I like to make things, and I'm actually going to be doing some lives on making something in the timeshare.
Right.
So anyway,
Hello, Bo. Nice to see you.
who?
Sorry. Bo from Norway?
Oh, aloha, Bo. Good to see you.
Yeah,
And
I'm Scotty too. And you're making
and
me
yeah.
hungry.
So what I saw the other day was baked ziti, or however
Yes.
you pronounce it. But it's a
Ziti.
link
Yeah.
that Rick on the see, I I have to have things in front of me written. That's why I don't stress about trying to remember everything. The
Right.
Cooking Club for Strokies, and they are on Facebook, and I believe it's a closed group. You have to ask to be, admitted into the group. But it's wonderful. But also with the prepping, I'm here. I am a nomad. I'm traveling, and I knew that I'm going to be going to my brother's. I said, "Hey, give me something to bring." And since I'm down here already, it could be something, to the dinner. And so I was supposed to do appetizers. Okay, so I went to Costco the other day, and actually over the weekend, crazy time, but I went
Yes.
early, and so I got the different things that I was going to bring. And then he texted me and said, "Oh, plans have changed. Just bring wine." I'm going, "Well, that's easy for me."
Absolutely.
I don't even have to go out and buy it, and they're going to get good wine.
Mm,
But but I didn't stress or get angry about the change of plans with the appetizers, because it's things that I can actually serve to the other people that will be coming and visiting me, or I'm going to get together with them. You
Yes.
know, so
Yeah, let
and
me.
as far oh,
Oh,
go ahead.
I don't want to. Well, I kind of do want to interrupt
Go ahead.
because Yvonne, exactly. We talked about this morning. Salud and I. You have a tradition. James and you buy toys for the refugees or children's home that are gifts to each other. You know what? Did we not talk about that? Because you know what? I feel so much better. Even if it's a tiny little, some people that don't have, they're homeless out there, or they just don't have anything. And we talked about, I mean, you know, going into, to get a gift for somebody that cannot afford it, or that's such a great. Um, don't you feel better when we do that?
Yes, well, just like, contributing Toys for Tots, or whatever it is, and whatever is in your community. And
Yeah,
then also, yeah, when people are out there with children, I feel sorry, but you know what? I don't give cash. I don't.
yeah,
I'd rather give to a foundation or to an organized thing. I saw a video yesterday of a little girl who has leukemia, I believe, and they were doing a toy drive, and that's here's a child that's going through chemo and whatever else therapy she's going through, and she was in a little stroller thing, and the dad they were doing a bike ride, also an 18-mile bike ride. Oh, it was in Carlsbad here in San Diego, and I see that Robin Martinez, aloha ohana, anyway, and Jocelyn Barrett. So there's so many things that you don't have to be stressed out during the holidays
right. We
and
actually,
bringing
right.
joy.
We do it. Our church, we do that. We do like you buy a kid a gift. They have like a tree thing, thingamajiggy, and we don't buy a new gift, and then they wrap it there at the church, and they told the little child like 7 years old or 10 years old, and he really wants just a something, and we buy their gift, or we go do buy a family a dinner, canned goods and all of the makings to have them so they could get fed for that day. And that's another for the Christmas dinner or whatever.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Many churches and other
yeah,
groups do that, where you put bags together of, or you donate, and they will divvy out everything else.
yes. And
So many
Marina,
ways.
same thing.
Yeah.
We try to buy from our local community.
Yes.
Um, no one's speaking Norwegian. I don't know here. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that really helps a lot.
But both from Norwegia, Norway. Oh my gosh. I have somebody on Thomas Lee's Real Life Redo who is from Croatia, and all the comments they do is in their language, Croatian,
Yeah,
and afterwards I can go back, and any of us can, and push translate and then come
right.
back. And and that's the beauty of being from around the world and everything, wherever we are. So the thing is that we that's another way, is staying connected.
Yes,
Somebody just said making phone calls. I think that was Marina. Yeah, making phone calls. It has to be quick, because yesterday I was on the phone for 4 hours with somebody I met in Kauai, who was
yes,
a porter, and must have helped Tom and myself, because I had given her my business card. And through all these years, she kept it and called me the other day. And I called her back, left a message, and she called me back yesterday, and we talked for 4 hours. Now, oh my goodness, but
yeah,
we made such a connection, and we're gonna keep on. And she actually lives
good.
in Kauai part-time, and then in Southern California part-time. So,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, that's so true. Yvonne, same thing. You're saying you prefer uh, giving to getting. Really don't get pleasure. Yeah, I know. And I'll say this one before I forget this one. To maintain a healthy lifestyle, try to you know that try to best to make good food choices and relax to restore energy. Um, and the financial stress. That's another big thing.
Exactly. And the thing too is, with the health, it's so easy. I use, and I've shared, I used to run and do all these other things,
Right.
but find that time. And even with Tom, my Mr. Houdini himself, you
Yeah.
know, I would barricade him and
Right.
still out for a little bit, but he found ways to still, I was like,
Yeah.
wow,
And
but
yeah.
even just going down here when it was raining like crazy the other day, I still did some walking and going up and down
To
stairs
get it in.
in
Yeah.
the hallways here. I'm at a timeshare. It's like, okay, I can still get my steps in,
Yeah.
or right now I'm standing, right?
Most you do that. You do that quite a bit. And I always change the subject all the time, but
Yes, that's okay.
decrease the financial stress by sticking to a budget. You know.
Yes,
That,
said
see
that.
you then, Ned. I think you're leaving,
What's
Dad,
happening here?
but that's okay.
What's okay?
Oh no, Dad, looks like you're leaving. Virginia, nice to see you here. Love it. Um, this is we're trying to. Are you
And if
baking cakes?
you can go ahead and share this, while it's live. I will share it also, Jerry, but
Yeah,
uh,
Bo, that's right. Are you baking cakes and stuff for Christmas? Yeah, not me personally, but good morning, Kara. Nice to see you, Kara Beth Star, Dawn's sister.
oh,
My yeah,
yes.
my son-in-law. Nice to see you. Oh, now, Bo, you're talking. Bo's from Norway, Kara, and Bo's asking, "Are you baking cakes and stuff for Christmas?" Well, Kara is a baker. She actually makes the best cheesecake I've ever had. You
Oh,
know,
wow.
we're talking about having a healthy lifestyle, not when Kara makes that cheesecake
Or or or
or
the other
anything she
when I
makes.
did the Instagram live making
Fudge,
the fudge that I made.
yeah,
Oh my goodness, it is so sweet. And
yeah.
you know what? Luckily, I just oh and oh Robin and Alfred the other day when I went over to their house, they gave me some persimmons and Christine Walker is actually going to come tomorrow,
Oh,
and we are going to make persimmon flan, and I will do it on live and
right.
hope, and it's very simple. But the thing is that Robin and Alfred, when I'm in Oceanside Pier, see, I can't even remember where I'm going. I will
Right.
have some persimmon stuff to be able to bake there. But may I share this? And I see that you're adding something.
Oh, I just put on. Kara said, haha, well, I guess I better bake something good for Christmas with that kind of introduction. Absolutely.
That's right. I'm going to be right over because
Yeah.
I do have a
Oh,
timeshare
Bo.
near you.
Yeah. That's good, Bo. I know. Look at that. Bo says, wow, hello, Kara. I love cheesecake. I love this. And Yvonne, you said something earlier. Or no, Robin said rum balls. Mm,
Oh, yeah, Robin, I had that. Oh, it was good. You could, but with rum balls, you have to make it way ahead to actually start getting, nice and rummy. But anyway, let me read this from Stephen Albright today.
okay.
Uh, he and I have shared that when somebody comments and makes some kind of ad like that speaks, and I save it. So I did save it on his notes in my notes. Anyway,
Right.
productivity is the measure of output in terms of per unit input. Okay, that is so out there. But anyway, here. That means at some point you need to stop spinning your wheels, striving for perfection, and instead focus on doing what you need to do in order to move on to the next important thing. Just a thought I came across this morning. And what a perfect time, because we are talking about having a joyful holiday.
Right.
Focus on what's, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be like everything in place or all the gifts that you are doing for the family or whoever that have to be perfectly wrapped.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
started was still giving gifts. I
But you,
started just putting them in a bag, and now instead of putting them in a bag that's just going to get thrown, I get a reusable bag
yeah.
that they can use for the market or whatever. Because even for my family exchange thing here in Coronado, I bought a bigger bag than what I did buy to put inside, because then they can use it however they want to go to the
Well,
market, whatever.
yeah. What we used to do too is and I'm trying to bring this back is uh,
Good luck.
what was it? Go into this grocery store and they used to put them in a paper bag. We used to use that for when we were kids. We used to make um, uh, books, book covers with the garbage, not the garbage, with those paper bags. And it's nice to get some of the grandkids in if they're gonna buy a present for their friend or whatever. Put them in that or whatever. But maybe that's not. Maybe I'm old school, but I think that's kind of cool. But it's funny. We're actually we have these hacks and to have a joyful holiday. This is what we're talking about. But really, we are now on cheesecake, persimmon flan. I mean, food stuff we all like. So there's no hacks anymore. No.
No, and it's okay. And the
Yeah.
also is okay with meal planning and
Right.
cooking. You know, and even when I'm doing my live of showing what to cook, I already have things pre either sauteed or cut or whatever. And that's the same thing with holiday meal planning or
Yeah.
even just regular meal planning. and I think you've shared before that you would make things for the week.
Yes.
And when I was taking care of my dad when he had his quadruple bypass surgery, and I was going to be gone for 2 or 3 weeks, I stayed at his house. My place was nearby. I was cooking him meals that were healthier because he used a lot of salt. He used a lot of canned goods. He used a lot of, so I went around and got him the fresh fruit. Anyway, with the foods that I was making, I would serve it, but then I would take part of it and put it in a container, sort of like, Meals on Wheels or whatever. But
Yeah.
I labeled it and I put the date that I made it and put it in the freezer
Right.
so that by the time I left, he had enough lunches and dinners for the time I was going to be gone. Same thing, same idea for now. I I'm here for 2 weeks. I sauteed onions and whatever else I was going to put into my salads, and if you're making a meal already, I saw this as a hack. Uh, 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 the muffin tins, put the ingredients that you're going to need in there, so
Yeah.
that you're not, oh my gosh, and so different things, I that help you in making whatever you're going to make, and even finding out. Okay, let's say you're having Christmas Eve dinner with the family, or different dinners. I know you guys did it, had several Thanksgivings,
Yeah.
but there are some things that can be prepared ahead of time, or cut ahead of time, whatever. And who are you
No, I know.
going like that
I
to
know. I
now?
real quick. Well, we can have some of us can have a drink or red wine or whatever. Yeah, I don't smoke, but I do eat. Paul, nice to see you. You two have a blessed day. Um,
Mahalo. I see
let's
that now.
see.
I
I have a
on it.
Christmas cooking hat.
Finally.
Yeah, we tried to have my daughter do Christmas, or yeah, so but didn't work. Yes, I love um, leftovers.
Oh yes. And oh yeah, okay, now I see Virginia Bruce out there on YouTube. And remember, you guys, Jerry's YouTube station or channel is
Same
Strive
thing.
Greatness, or Let's Talk Stroke.
Yes.
You find him there, get all notifications, follow, subscribe, and get all notifications when he's going on live. But he does go on live here Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Central Time, and even
Very.
on Facebook. So,
So what do you think about there's one I looked up that said how can I have a positive attitude during these holidays? It says spend alone time with so much going on around you. Holidays, it's important to have to make time for yourself and take care of your own needs. Um, having having time to yourself allows you to step away from all the activity, keeps things in perspective, and helps you moderate your responses.
exactly. And that's one of the things that was on our list in the bio part of this today's live was be sure you're on the list. It's easy to neglect our own needs as we rush around thinking of everyone else. And that's anytime, not even just holidays. But we won't be able to enjoy it all unless we take care of ourselves. And I know I did that as I was taking care of Tom.
Hmm.
I got away. I actually, I even went to India, well, for a week. No, 10 days, 11 days, whatever days. Anyway, so gift yourself some special time. Go for a walk with a friend, create a nourishing nighttime ritual, or listen to some holiday tunes snuggled by the fire. You and Barb can snuggle by your fireplace when you're doing the things that need to get done. Make it fun with good music or a holiday cocktail. Some of the people, you know what? Even if you don't drink, put a put a
Meditate.
seltzer water or whatever, uh, club soda with a lime in a beautiful glass. You know, it does not have to be alcohol. It really doesn't. Some people think I drink all the time. I don't. You know, I only drink when I'm with people. So,
Yeah. Let's see here. There's I missed a couple. Let's see. Um, let's see. Imagine. Okay. Yeah. And Bo. Yeah, I had a hemorrhagic stroke too. 11 years ago. A little more than 11 years ago. But like, I'm just thinking like um, for dinner. I mean, Christmas dinner. You know, I can have a glass of wine, either white or red wine. Trying to justify it's good for you. You know. So
when I
but
see
yeah.
Steve Albright out there, hey,
Yeah.
Stephen, I actually shared what you tagged me in this morning about what did I just share about
Yeah.
focusing on the important things.
Yeah.
But anyway, he primarily reheats leftovers, and I guess that's what you commented on too.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
know, there are two bows. I saw that uh, we call her Bo from Tennessee, or yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
was here watching for a few minutes ago.
Yeah. And
I don't know if she's still here, but when you say bow, there's a bow that's from
yeah.
Norway, and then there's the bow here in
Yes. Yeah. Spell it differently. Oh,
yes,
really.
don't.
But have some hot chocolate with some whipped cream on it. Yeah, it's got to be a lot of whipped cream. That makes
And
it.
and I love Gary Trader's comment. Pulls my snacks closer to me as I listen to you all.
Exactly. Yeah, there's
Marina
meditate,
said
another good
meditate.
one.
Yes. Take a rest in between. Yes.
I agree, Bo. That's
Which
awesome.
bow are you talking to now?
Oh,
Norway bro.
yeah, Norway, Bo.
NB.
Yeah,
NB. NBO.
Christmas beer then. Yeah. Oh, I would love to know what your uh, beer of choice is, Bo. Judy, good morning to you.
And let me read her comment. Or is it I think she's commenting to Cheryl Buck Woodland.
Yeah,
I have somewhere people
yeah,
have posted on online Christmas cards in lieu of doing cards this
I
year,
like that too.
or
Yeah,
emailing a Christmas card to their friends and relatives. And I shared that I do a, you know, and then I message a voice message or something that I just send in Messenger. And Judy K. Dixon, aloha, good to see you too. That comment.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You are truly blessed, Bo. Exactly. Reach out to friends and family who are alone. Now, you know, it's true, Marina. I really do like that, and
Sorry.
yeah, yeah.
How do I
Go
mute?
hack up,
Mute my
go hack
mute,
up your
please.
lung.
Mute me. Can you mute me?
Was that? Oh,
Never mind.
you,
I'll just go in the other room and cough. I think Tom is telling me he's here.
okay, go hack your lung up. So yeah, I like that one too, Marina. Reach out to friends who are um, alone because there are so many people that are alone. Exactly. Okay, let's get you back on stage here.
I didn't want to be coughing.
Yeah, no,
Oh my
yeah,
goodness. Yeah, and
absolutely.
then Robin asked a little while ago, "Are we all hungry?"
Yeah, I saw that. Very true. Very true.
So, what are some
Unbelievable.
of the other things?
Yeah, some other hacks.
Yeah, so you deserve to enjoy all the magic of the holidays. So don't push so much that you end up exhausted or sick. Remember, oh, this is me. Spread love, kindness, and joy.
Yes, absolutely. So true. Absolutely.
Yeah. So pretty much, and just keep on sharing, what the love, and and don't sweat the small stuff. Just like when I shared my brother saying, "Oh, don't get the appetizers," and you should have seen what I had already gotten, because he has, I don't know, 25, 30 people over. And so, and I told him, "Hey, I'm going to be there early, so, and on time. So when you are doing some kind of, um, what's that called? Uh, you know, people bringing things,
Yes.
potluck.
Yeah.
Don't stress out. Give the people that you know that are always late dessert." And then the people that are on time, and on time means early, okay? Because if you're early, you're on time. If
Yeah.
you're on time, you're late. If you're
Right.
late, it's unacceptable.
Yeah.
I learned that from before. It really is. And so, yes, I have a Christmas cooking hack. Yvonne is saying that. What is it, Yvonne? Did she put it already?
And Robin, I want a Christmas beer because Bo, we were all talking about the beer. So yeah, I'd like to know what the beers are. I love it. You have two really cute and kind cats, mother and daughter. They're good company indeed. That's awesome.
What cooking hack? Oh, I read it now. Okay. Yvonne said, "I have a Christmas cooking hack. Go to your son's for dinner."
Oh, I saw that. Absolutely.
Well, hey, Sharon, sometimes some of these comments go by, and I love it that people are commenting,
Yeah.
because this is supposed to be interactive. And even though we all can't be on here, because notice Jerry had to raise his hand and say, "I need to interrupt you, Salud."
I
But
know.
if we were all on at the same time, everybody would be trying to talk at the same time. But we've got it here. You put your comment in,
Yeah.
because it's so much fun to actually see these comments, and learn what each of us is doing to stay pretty much stress free, and taking that breath, taking
Exactly.
care of ourselves, and enjoying the holidays, enjoying life. I say live life to the fullest and dance the night away. And why?
Absolutely. And
Because
I do see Delia out there watching. So hello to you. And I wish I lived closer to you, Robin.
oh yeah, and she's saying, "Salute, we can do a Christmas party here."
Yes,
Woohoo!
we do
Yes.
Christmas beer. It's called
And you know
July.
what? Because
Wow, 7% alcohol. Wow.
what? Oh, oh yeah.
Bo,
There are some beers that are
oh
14.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know
I
what?
live just so you know, I live in a German town, so this is big into German beer. Um, Huge. Um,
Yeah. And
that's
and um before, because Christmas does not have to be on the 24th and 25th. There are some of us have January 6th, the Feast of the Three Kings, and some of my friends and I used to celebrate it then. And that was when we were giving gifts and things many years ago. And we were all broke,
yeah,
So,
absolutely.
so we were able to go Christmas shopping when it was like 75% off or whatever.
Yeah,
And now we don't, just because the thing is how much tchotchke stuff can we give to each other,
right.
especially as adults. And um and so yeah, you can celebrate Marina, I mean, Robin. Okay, Robin and Alfred and their family is, they're in Escondido,
Yeah.
but one daughter that lives in Oceanside, and I'm going to be in Oceanside uh, when January 5th to the 19th.
Oh,
So
perfect.
we can have the Christmas party there.
Yeah, why not?
Robin.
Yes. 7%. 7% is quite strong, in my opinion. Mo was saying, and I agree. I mean, especially with a brain injury, starting to guzzle down some beers and stuff. Yeah, it's called Jewel. Like old. Okay, okay. I have to look that up about the beer. We're talking about alcohol now. Okay.
Okay, and remember, no, people don't really have to be drinking alcohol. Be safe. And oh yes, and Judy, where are you again? I know. Oh my gosh. So
Ireland? Are you talking about
Judy K?
who?
No, Judy K. Dixon.
Oh, yeah. I don't know who you. What? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Delia's from Ireland.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dale. Nice to see you, and I understand about the grandkids. They do need your full attention.
Oh
But
yes.
thanks for stopping by and saying hello.
And you know, any of these shows or lives or whatever that we come on, you can always hashtag replay. Make comments afterwards.
Hashtag. I can't do it, but
It's
there you
the
go.
hashtag is the number sign.
I'm trying. Yeah, no, I know what it is, but I can't.
I know.
My one
Or the
hand.
sign.
Well, I'm not sure. No. See, I'm actually. That's my. Yeah, other side. But anyway, yeah. So wheel is same as jewel. Okay.
And I have to explain the yes we can and will 333. That's actually the restaurant that's below my timeshare in Oceanside Pier, and
Okay.
that's actually the address too, I think.
Wow. So is there any other hacks or any kind of tips that you want to share?
Well, I think you know, and some of these things, uh, especially with the cooking, I do love to cook.
Yeah.
You know, and I just didn't, you know, after Tom had his stroke because it was just going to be for me, and you know, it's like oh, and I did eat in front of him because people said, "Don't you feel guilty eating in front of him?" And I thought, "No, I have to eat too." And when we had, I mean, I fed him the liquid stuff in his G tube, but when we had caregivers, I loved cooking for them, and boy, did they have good meals, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
but yeah, so even after this ends, guys, just just go ahead and put your hack in, or like I loved Yvonne's hack. Go to your son's house for dinner.
That's absolutely a good one there. And I agree, Marina. Just relax, take a deep breath, and enjoy the season. I know we're
Yes,
supposed to go to a kind of a Christmas party with one of my oldest daughter and her friends. Just a quick little thing um, tonight, but we'll see. But the wheel jewel. Okay, Mike Peters, you're confused.
I don't know why. Were you here the whole time? So
I
if
didn't see
you
him.
are, remember, Mike, if you're ever late to any of these, just remember 90% of life is showing up. And thank
And
you
you
for
did.
showing up. And don't feel confused. Just go back to the very beginning and see what we've been talking about. But great to see you and
Always.
wife Jude had her birthday the other day.
Yes, that
So
was nice.
and to anybody that has birthdays, anniversaries, or needing prayers, we all are sending prayers to everybody, and just keep on enjoying yourselves.
Yeah.
You know,
Take your time. Have it. Take me time.
yes, life is a scene. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just reading some of the comments. That's why
Yeah.
I'm this way.
Oh yeah. No. No.
True.
I know. It's good. I've been really enjoying all these comments here because that's what it really is about. Is the viewer interaction.
Yes.
You
And
know?
that's really important. And even and I'll just put a plug in right now. Thomas Lou's Real Life Redo will be on in
Yes.
less than 50 minutes. I did post yesterday, you know, the event. And Jerry, you joined me yesterday, didn't you?
I did.
That
You
was
too, Bo.
and and Judy K. Dixon saying, I like that you said you leave a voice message, Salud. That makes it personal when they hear their name.
Yeah.
Or else if I'm posting a picture, and if sometimes I send my link for the show, and I'll say aloha so and so if I remember, because yes, it can be the same message, but written message.
Yeah.
But change the name, because it really is important that that people feel that you're thinking about them.
Yeah.
And it is that time, and just reaching out. And when you know that somebody is going through something, reach out, even if it's just a quick message, just letting them know I'm here. If you need to vent or do something,
Yeah.
just and that goes for anybody that feels like they are alone. Let people know, hey,
Yeah.
how are you? Don't wait all the time for people to reach out to you. Okay. Some people say, oh, Salud, you're alone. And you go, no, I'm not. I can prove it all the time.
Right.
You guys,
Absolutely.
just like I said, Tom and Salud's Real Life Redo will be on in less than 50 minutes, right? Or 40 minutes. Because
Yeah.
it's 8:51 here. I go on at 9:30, and sometimes I go on at 9:28
Right.
Pacific
Yeah.
Standard Time. But encouraging fun. That's, enjoy yourselves. Life happens to everybody, and prayers for anybody that's going through the different the tornadoes and the aftermath, whatever
My
else,
goodness. Yeah.
and so but yeah, back to Safari Night Park for nightlife. Yeah, so anyway.
Yeah, I see it. Marina, love you, and we'll see you on the next go around here. And Bo, you said blessings to you as well. Tammy Strait, nice to see you. And you're right, Mike Peters, pay it forward. That's it really is important. And
And a lot straight from Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
And Lynette is adding, I use crock pots and cook everything I can in them and get them ready and put the, out pot in the refrigerator.
Yeah, ready to cook the two days, the day or 2 days before. So it's funny, we just talked about this, meal prepping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you too, Lynette, I'm sure we'll be all chit-chatting before then. But yeah, Salud, I think it's
time.
yeah, to get ready for yours. But Robin, nice to see you. Everybody, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And I know Salud does too. Yeah.
And remember, share, because even though we've been chit-chatting and stuff, you never know who needs to have a laugh or to have some of these hacks or tips on how to enjoy themselves and stay stress-free. Because many of you added some really great tips also. And mahalo.
Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you later, and the show is over till Tuesday.